If your Photoshop images are suddenly turning black and white, don't worry, because this is usually a simple setting issue and not a broken file. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix Photoshop images turning black and white automatically step by step so you can get your full color back fast. And if this tutorial helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more quick Photoshop fixes and editing tips. Let's jump in. The first thing to check is your document color mode, because this is the most common reason an image looks grayscale in Photoshop. If you paste a colored image into a document and it instantly turns black and white, the canvas itself may be locked into grayscale mode. To check this, go to the top menu bar, click Image, then hover over Mode. Look carefully at the list. If you see a check mark next to grayscale, that is the issue. Photoshop is literally viewing the file in grayscale, so no matter what image you paste in, it will display without color. To fix it, click ArgB Color if you are working for digital use, or CMYK Color if you are designing for print. After that, Photoshop may ask whether you want to flatten or discard color information. In most cases, you want to choose Don't Flatten so your original colors have the best chance of coming back properly. Once you switch the mode, your image should return to full color immediately. If that does not solve it, the next thing to check is whether you accidentally switch to a single channel. Photoshop lets you view the individual red, green, and blue channels that make up your image, and if one channel is isolated, the photo can look black and white or strangely tinted. This can happen if you accidentally press shortcuts like Ctrl+3, Ctrl+4, or Ctrl+5 on Windows, or the equivalent keys on Mac. To fix it, look over at the panel next to your Layers area and click the Channels tab. Inside Channels, make sure the top channel labeled ARB is selected and that the eyeball icon is turned on. If only one channel is visible, that is why your image looks wrong. The quickest shortcut fix is to press Ctrl+2 on Windows or CMD+2 on Mac. That instantly returns Photoshop to the full composite color view, which is what you usually want when editing normal photos. Another setting that can make Photoshop images appear black and white is proof colors. This feature is designed to preview how your image will look under different output conditions, like certain printers or newspaper-style black and white output. So if proof colors gets turned on by accident, your image can look desaturated or grayscale even though the actual pixels are still in color. To check this, go to the top menu and click View. Then look for proof colors in the list. If there is a check mark beside it, it is active. You can simply click it once to turn it off, or use the shortcut Ctrl+Y on Windows or CMD+Y on Mac to toggle it off instantly. Once Proof Colors is disabled, your normal full color view should return. If you are working with layered projects, there is one more thing you need to check, and that is a black and white adjustment layer. Sometimes a layer like this gets added by mistake, and it will force your entire image to display without color. To find it, open your Layers panel by going to Window and then Layers. Scroll all the way to the top of the layer stack, because adjustment layers usually sit above everything else. Look for a layer that says black and white or has the adjustment icon next to it. If you see it, click the eyeball icon to hide it and see if your colors return. If you do not need it at all, you can delete the layer completely. This is one of those hidden issues that catches a lot of people off guard, especially when editing multiple layers or templates. So to quickly recap, if Photoshop is turning your images black and white automatically, check the document mode, check the channels panel, turn off proof colors, and look for any black and white adjustment layers. One of those 4 fixes will usually solve the problem right away. If you want more Photoshop troubleshooting guides, make sure you subscribe, because I post simple tutorials that save you time and frustration. And if this video helped you get your colors back, give it a like so more people can find it too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.